back to my allotment. Today I'm going to be putting some garden lime down in the garden where I put the Brussels sprouts. Reason for that is to prevent the roots from clumping up. This is the one that I've got, it's the Westland garden lime. Basically it says it reduces club roots in brassicas and improves nutrient availability in acidic soil. So I'll be putting that where my Brussels sprouts are. I'll also be doing it for, I think, my lettuces and cabbages when I start doing them. Something I've done while I were at home through the week is I made a sort of a plan of the allotment for where I'm putting everything in the garden up the top end. Don't know if you can see that with it being white, but it's basically telling me what rows I've put what plants in. Like for example, me radishes in row 1, me carrots in row 2, peas like row 4, row 5, etc. So that's what that's about. I'll just put the video on pause and show you a picture of this that I did on the computer. Okay, so that plan basically says which seeds I've sown where for which plants are growing on the allotment. I've also just bought some more seeds, some strawberry temptation. For these ones you sow them indoors first and then transplant them outside sort of once they've got about 9 centimetres high. That's what it says on the back of the packet. So I'm going to try these strawberries, hopefully they'll work. The other thing as well is the first lot of seeds that are planted, I've already got a couple of results. The cauliflower that have started growing indoors in the greenhouse, they've started to show, and also some peas in the other greenhouse, they've started to show. So I'll just show you these little cauliflowers. Okay, so that's my very first plants to start showing, the cauliflowers and also the peas. I'll show you the peas a little bit later on in the video. What I'm going to be doing today outside is I'm going to be planting some more of the radishes, because there's still plenty of seeds left in that packet. So there's some more radishes, some more of the Evesham Special Brussels sprouts. So again, I'll be using the garden lime with those, and also where I've already put the Brussels sprouts last week. Some more carrots, the Amsterdam carrot ones, another row of those in the garden, and also another row of peas. So hopefully I'll have loads of peas later in here. So I'm going to do another row of peas as well. It won't take me long to do these today, just get them put in and job done. Something else that I'm going to be doing, as well as the strawberries inside the greenhouse, I bought this morning at the same time as when I got the garden lime, which is some bulbs. It's got onion, shallot and garlic. I can plant the garlic ones now indoors, it says. Yeah, so yeah, grow these in. Oh no, no, you grow them outdoors. It says just in a dry frost free place. You have to put the cloves in 10 centimetres apart. If you make them into rows, 20 to 25 centimetres apart with the rows. So I'm going to do the garlic as well today. That's outside. The onions you plant in March, as well as the shallots. So I'll be doing them later. So that'll be another video for you. So it's just the garlic today, as well as the other seeds. So I suppose without further ado, I'll get the garden lime put down in the garden up the top end of the allotment for the sprouts, and then also some seeds. So I'll just put camera on pause and then I'll take you up there again. So I'm going to put some more Brussels sprouts in, but first I'm going to put some of the garden lime down where I planted the Brussels sprouts last week and where I'm going to be planting these. going to put the video on pause and go and get some more bamboo sticks so I can mark out where I've been planting. Be back in a second. Okay, so I've just come back inside. I'm going to do the strawberries next, and then I'm going to go back outside and finish doing with the carrots and the radishes and the peas and the garlic. So I'm going to do strawberries now. So I'll just make a start on putting the compost in the trays. So just breaking down the compost a bit because it's a little bit clumpy at the minute. That one's not too bad now. Just do the other tray, break that down a little bit as well. So it's the strawberries that I'm planting this time, Temptation. So it's to put the seeds 3mm deep. Pretty difficult to get out of the packet. Really, really, really small. I didn't really need to do 2 trays, you don't get enough seeds in to do 2 trays. I'll just put that back on there. I'll just use this compost just to cover it over. So it says it's up to 3mm thick. So once it's spread out, that's how thick it'll be. Okay, so that's my my strawberries, the temptation ones, put in the compost in the greenhouse, which is those ones. And I've already sown the Brussels sprouts outside, the Evesham specials. So what's next is the meatier peas again. So I'm going to sow these next, so they're going to be next to the Brussels sprouts. Still got quite a lot of seeds left with this bag of peas, so I'm going to sow these ones next. I think I mentioned earlier in the video I've already got some growing in the greenhouse that have already come out. I think I've taken I've taken a little picture of them, so I'll put that picture on now, and well, in a second after this, and show you them. We're also going to do a row of the radishes again, the Prince Rotin, I think that's how you pronounce it. Same again, I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but Prince Rotin, and then the Amsterdam carrots. So I'm doing it in that particular order going across. So what I'm going to do now is just put the video on pause, and then while I'm planting them I'll speed up the video to make it go a little bit quicker. Okay, so that's the Brussels sprouts, the peas, the radishes and the carrots sown again. Next I'm going to be sowing these garlic cloves. I've got 3 cloves. What you do with these is you sort of peel each individual garlic clove off and plant it, but you always plant them so the pointy bit is facing upwards, quite literally just under the top of the surface of the soil, so they go up, so they can feel the heat from the sun more or less straight away. So it's quite literally the top of the clove is at level with the surface of the ground. So I'll show you me breaking them up into this seed tray for the time being, and then we'll take them outside and we'll start planting them. So what you're actually doing with these is just opening them up. Getting rid of the dead casing. Get to the actual garlic cloves. Last one. Worse than peeling an orange. There we go with it. So when you put them in, literally putting them in that way, so the point of it at the top's facing upwards. Go into the ground and your soil level should be there where the top of my finger is, so it's just covered that. It's the same with all of them, so they go in that way up, same again like that way, so the soil level is there, just above. So I'll take this out into the allotment now and make a start on planting them. Okay, so that's the garlic cloves planted. I've still got some more things to plant. Some onions and some shallots. There. Those you don't actually plant the onions or shallots until March, it says on the back of the packet. So I'll be putting them in then. See how they grow. So today what I've done is I've added the garden lime to where I've got the Brussels sprouts, which is this Westland one. So I'll put that down there with Brussels sprouts. What else have I done? I've planted some more radishes, carrots, peas, and the sprouts, and the garlic. So that's what I've done today, and also the strawberries. So all that's left for me to do now at the allotment is just basically water everything. So that's my next job after that. I've also bought some lollipop type sticks to put in the greenhouse where I've got let's say that again. So I've got some lollipop sticks to put down where I've got the seed packets. If you remember, I actually left the seed packets so I know which plants are where. So I can just write on these now and put them in rather than using the seed packets. So I'll be probably doing that maybe next week. Might do some for the stuff that's outside already, so I know what's where. So yeah, that's about it really for the allotment. Like I say, all I've got to do now is just water everything. When I get home, what I'll do is I'll show you the plans that I've got on the computer. Just explain a bit more of how that actually works for me. So I'll see you in a moment. Well, yeah, in a moment when I get home. Just put the camera on pause. Okay, so just to recap for what I've got planted so far. So row 1 is radish, is the Prince-Roten. Row 2 is carrots, the Amsterdam variety. Row 3 is meteor peas. Row 4 more Amsterdam carrots. Row 5 and row 6 are both meteor peas. Row 7 is baby carrots. Row 8 is sprouts, the Brody variety, which are the sweet ones. Row 9 and row 10 are the Evesham sprouts, regular. Row 11 is some more meatier peas. Row 12 is some more Prince Roten radishes. Row 13 is some more Amsterdam carrots. And then row 14 is some garlic bulbs.